Hello, this is Rhonda. I'm Harmonia for anyone from Pastel. I'm doing a test video to see how to do this YouTube thing because I'm about to make some noise up in the house. Yeah, if I'm going to make some noise, I should be making some noise, but I'm kind of nervous about this whole thing right now. So, and I don't know what to say. I'm going to be talking about knowledge, which is the biggest, like, philosophical problem. Now, if the knowledge that mankind calls knowledge isn't knowledge, then all this knowledge that we're all buying into, it's just taking you down the wrong road, like the yellow brick road. And we've just gone into the realm of illusion and insanity like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to be talking about this book here. Let me see. There we go. A Course in Miracles. Oh, I got it like that. There you go. You may have heard of it. I will talk about the Bible, and I will talk about Alcoholics Anonymous because, yes, I'm an alcoholic. And I think everybody should be an alcoholic because in order for you to actually surrender, to find out that your knowledge is a bunch of crap, something really needs to humble your beak. Because I found out you can't swear on YouTube. Maybe you can, I don't know. But I won't. I'll just beep it out. I know there's those religious type out there who just won't think that that just won't find swearing or smoking really acceptable behavior because let's worship the body because the body is the temple. The body, is a projection from your mind. It's an illusion that you just worship, and as long as you worship the body, there ain't no way you're going to find God. So, I want to talk about this knowledge thing. Epistemology, that's like where philosophy kind of started. I had a couple of spiritual experiences. Oh yes, my room filled up at night. They call it a psychic change, or in religion they call it the Holy Ghost, or from academics it's an epiphany, and I guess from a scientific standpoint it's intuition, but they all pretty much mean the same damn thing. We like to play this semantics game and believe that science isn't religion and religion isn't philosophy, and we just, we just bury ourselves in all these little categories and separations and crap like that that are meaningless, absolutely meaningless. The only thing that God told Adam was, do not eat from the tree of knowledge. In Hosea, he says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And isn't knowledge the very thing that man prides himself on? Well, in the book of Revelations, it says if anyone adds to this word, God will add to him all the plagues in this book. And people foolishly think that because of the use of the word plague, it's talking about the plagues of Egypt. But if anyone would look up the Hebrew or the Greek meaning of the word plague, they would find that it just means calamity. So the calamities that are described in the Bible are crime, poverty, war, disease, and natural disasters. And as far as I know, nobody's immune from any of these things. So it seems like there's a whole lot of adding going on. Also in 1 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 1:20 and 21, it makes a very big distinction between two separate sets of knowledge. It says, where is the wise man, the scholar, and the philosopher? Hasn't God made foolish the wisdom of this world? Yes, God is talking about the wisdom of the academics, the philosophers, and yes, science. Science it is. He says, hasn't God made foolish this wisdom? Oh, but man doesn't think he's foolish. Why? Because he can build all these technological things, and he thinks he's really smart, and he's going into quantum mechanics, and he's studying these virtual particles. Oh, virtual particles. You know what virtual means? It's not there. But then they don't want to believe in God, but they'll believe in virtual particles. Wow, is that not hypocritical or what? Then it goes on to say that through the wisdom of God, the world, through its wisdom, could not know him. Isn't it funny how nobody knows God? Oh, excuse me. Yes, those religious types out there who say, we know God. And I say, what is God? And they say, Jesus is God. And I say, what is the truth? And they say, Jesus is the truth. And I say, what does that mean? Because anybody can read a book and quote a line from a book, but if you don't know what it means, then it ain't doing you no good. Now, is it? Jesus said, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Okay? So what is the damn truth? Jesus said, I am the way. The way is truth. The truth is life. Unless you know the truth, then you won't find life. Jesus showed us. He brought the whole entire human race to the water. But there isn't too many people drinking. No, they're just bathing in it and baptizing themselves and going around saying, well, you know, that's a bunch of crap. Speaking in tongues also is a bunch of crap. Because Paul says, don't speak in tongues unless there's somebody there to interpret. That word interpret is the same interpret that is used when Jesus is asked by his disciples, could you interpret the parables? Jesus says, verily, verily, I tell you the truth. So when he's interpreting the truth of the parable. He's telling you the truth. What is the truth? The interpretation of the truth, speaking in tongues, is when you speak in truth, and nobody understands the truth. And when you start talking about the truth, people think you're insane, just like they thought Jesus was insane. Because it goes against everything that man has taught you from the day that they slapped you in the ass and you started crying. Your parents started teaching you everything that they were taught, and so on and so forth. And knowledge is one of those things that if you don't send your children to school, then they will put you in jail. Yes. And isn't it funny that knowledge is something that you wear in your mind, and it's the thing that your hands do? Oh, I wonder if knowledge is the beast. And then it said, God, don't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now, what is good and evil? Good and evil is the thing. What is good is what feels good to you, and what is bad is what doesn't feel good to you. And all the knowledge that was gained from eating from this forbidden fruit was that which feels good to you and that which doesn't feel good to you. So man has created this whole system of knowledge based on his own benefit, and the benefit is a lust of the flesh. And we're coming up on 10 minutes. So I just wanted to kind of do this little bit here for now, and this is a test run. And when I'm really good and ready, I'll let you know. And you will be hearing from me. Yes, you will. Okay, ciao.